Hello! I'm back. It's Miss Jean in her calm classroom. It is pretty calm. I hear a lot of outside noise today, so you might hear it too. So just listen to our story and have a nice, calm morning with me. Now today, I brought a great little story, and it's called The Invisible Scribble. And of course, it's by Diane Albert, and she wrote it and she illustrated it, which means she drew the pictures. And she made a special cover to go with it too. So I'll have to show you that because I was really thinking it was pretty cool when I took off the cover so it wouldn't slip while I was reading. And on the inside of the cover is her beautiful artwork because yes, she is the artist and the author. And this one says, "No one should feel invisible. You have the power to help people who feel invisible see the beauty inside themselves. Lead with kindness and our world will become a masterpiece." Isn't that beautiful? Look at her masterpiece. So we're going to feel safe and talk about connections and come together in our story. Because that's how we feel our safe places, with these connections and the ability to just take it all in and feel safe. It's important. All right, I'll begin my story. Invisible Scribble. Each day, he would try to spin and twirl, hoping just once he'd see a bright swirl. But sadly, it was always the same. That's how he got his invisible name. Pretty white there, huh? Yeah. He thinks he's invisible. All the other scribbles were such a sight. Red, blue, and green were oh so bright. Teal and magenta had incredible flair, and yellow and purple made the perfect pair. Invisible would watch them frolic all day, but didn't have the confidence to ask them to play. He worried he wouldn't fit into the group because he couldn't make a colorful loop. How do you think he's feeling? Like he doesn't belong? No connections? Not always good. Lonely and confused, he stared at the display and said to himself, "Why can't I look that way? Why can't anyone see me instead of nothing at all? I wish I was good enough to be up on that wall." Wow. Yeah. He wants to be up on that wall. How do you think he's feeling? Not very connected, is he? Or safe. Red could hear that Invisible was so sad and said, "Maybe we could help. We have color to add. What if Blue and I spun around really quick? Maybe some of our other color would fly off and stick." Invisible was shocked. They were being so kind and said, "That sounds great, if you don't mind." Look at that. Think it's going to work? I don't know. That's pretty neat. The three of them squiggled and began to play. Invisible swirled in his usual way, but this time he scribbled a light violet hue. He was finally seen. He felt so new. Look at that. He felt so new. Ooh. He thanked Red and Blue for having a kind heart and took a giant leap to start his own art. But when he landed, he was invisible once more. He couldn't believe it. He was the same as before. Invisible cried out, "Now can you see? There must be something wrong with me." Look at that. He thinks there's something wrong with him. With his head tilted down, he slowly walked away and said, "I'll just stand here and watch you all play." "Nothing's wrong with you," Orange said with a shout. "We are here for you. We will figure it out. Have you ever heard of the fun Splatter Crew? They can change colors like chameleons do." My gosh, it's sounding fun already. Chameleons. What do chameleons do? They look like a lizard, but they can change their color anytime. That's a nice word, isn't it? When the paints heard their name, they arrived in a hurry. They all got mixed up and became a bit blurry. They were having so much fun that they just weren't aware that invisible Scribble was standing right there. It happened so fast, and oh, how they splashed when they all accidentally collided and crashed. Whoa. Paint covered Invisible from head to toe. Then something great happened. He started to show. His form resisted the paint, and his color shined through. Invisible cheered. My dream came true. I thought all this time I was invisibly drawn, but my color just matched the paper I was on. Look at that. Can you see? This story's so good. Invisible was excited to create more art, but quickly noticed he couldn't start. I've run out of paper. I can't even try. Then he noticed a snippet nearby. Snippet was kind and knew just what to do and said, I have some paper in a colorful hue. I bet you could make a beautiful scene with some navy blue and forest green. Those are some different colors, aren't they? Navy blue and forest green. Snippet grabbed the paper for Invisible to try out. We believe in you, they all said with a shout. Invisible jumped on to give it a whirl. You could see every twist and every swirl. He was so happy, he yelled to everyone, let's all create. It will be so much fun. I'm having fun already. What a great feeling. Splatters filled the space above and below, and the snippets made structures all in a row. The scribbles added texture with wiggly lines. There were so many wonderful, bright new designs. Look at that picture. You remember seeing that picture? That's right. That was in the inside of our title cover. I can't believe it, Invisible proclaimed. I'm on the wall and finally framed. Your kindness grew my self-esteem and gave me the courage to fulfill my dream. Thank you all for believing in me. I once felt hidden, but now I can see that each of you helped fill my heart and made me see I was always art. Isn't that beautiful? Look how connected he feels, how safe he feels, how wonderful to be a part of something. All those connections. I love it. Have a great day. As always, I wish you well.